Hello, hello. How's it going, everyone? I'm I'm here. I'm hoping some people show up since I'm, not around regularly, but I will be. I'm getting there. I'm trying. I was gonna be on Monday and Friday this week, but no, I just couldn't do that. It was too soon. So, but I'm here now, and I think maybe that's the best way. Ease on in just Fridays, or just do the Monday by it now. I don't know, but I'll get there, and I'm happy to be here. So, sorry, my glasses have some stuff on them, and no one's in here right now, so I can take the time to clean them. Maybe I need new glasses. Yeah, I need new glasses badly. So, while I'm waiting for people to come in, my name is Lucinda. I have been selling live on YouTube for getting close to 2 years, selling on eBay since 2001. And this is my channel. Today is going to be mostly jewelry, but I did bring several collectible household items and kitsch household items, vintage. I also did a preview 3 days ago of 4 different pieces of vintage clothing that are available. And I asked people, watch the video before coming to the sale, because I can discuss it with you, but I cannot hold up all these different items. It's just too hard. I can't do it. Nightmare. Hello, hello, Miss Octobot. How are you and Muppets? Going to the beach today? Hey, it's also, isn't it Mother's Day? Yeah. No, my cat is trying to get on the table. Get down, Maggie. This is not the time. So if anyone out there is a mom or celebrates this day for whatever reason, you've been, helping hand or a guiding hand in a child's life, thank you. I appreciate it. We it takes a village to raise our kids. Yes, it does. So, yeah, I'm Lucinda. I've been taking a couple months break. I've only had a few sales. My father passed on March 5th, and I know that may seem like a while ago for a lot of people. To me, I'm still deep in it. And yeah, so it's not easy for me to show up anymore, but I'm going to show up because that's part of getting better. Yeah. I live in California, Mendocino County. That's where I ship from. Since I'm back. I do 2-week build the boxes. And so this will be week 1. Let me write that on my sheet. Week 1 of 2-week build the boxes. Why do I do build the boxes? Well, it saves me time on invoicing. And it saves you money on shipping, because you can buy one item and it's going to cost you the same, depending on, unless it's like a large, huge item. But even then, you can stuff little items in there, as maybe buying 3, especially when it comes to jewelry. So just makes it easier and streamlined for everyone. So Nightmare says, fantastic. Yeah, you have beautiful sunsets up there, Nightmare. And say hi to Muppets. She's probably working. I feel like Muppet works like 10-hour days or something. I don't know. That's just the impression without knowing any facts whatsoever. So, yeah, I got 3 people in here. So I am going to start, and I do both buy it nows and starting bids. Most of this is going to be a start. So, and I've established my channel Oh, let me go backwards. Let me rewind. See, you get out of the habit of doing something and you're out of the habit. If I don't know you and it's your first time buying from me, you don't have to fill out a jot form or any of that. But you do need to send me your information at this email by tonight if you bid and win an item in this auction, with your YouTube name, your real name and shipping address, and your PayPal email. And I need to get it by tonight, or that item goes back up for sale at another sale at maybe a different price. Okay. And so back to, and I'll be shipping 2-week build a box and then shipping and invoicing out that third week. Okay. So that's how I roll. If you ever need something sooner than that, email me and say it's a birthday gift. It's this, I need it to wear to something, whatever. And I'll get it out, the invoice and the package as soon as it's paid ASAP. Okay. I promise that. My post office is easy peasy. There's always parking and it's 12 minutes away. So up here. So that's good. Fridays, I generally do like a show and tell where I pick up something and I talk about it and I look for maker's marks and I, explain to you why I believe it is a certain material, what decade it's from, why it's special, why it's not. And that is so that you learn and you can go and pick other places. You can understand what's being sold at other sales. And because I learn very often from all of you that something I'm saying isn't quite right. And so I want you to check me. If I say yada, 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 1950s based on blah, 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 or no, I don't think it's gold or it is gold, check me. Talk to me. The more chat action I have, the more engaged I am, and the longer I'll stay on. That's just like we feed each other in this world of vintage friends. Buzz. Hello, Buzz. How the heck is it going? Nice to see you. So I am going to start with a paperweight. Yeah, and I got to tell you, I have so much stuff since I've moved up here permanently. I don't have a place to put it all, even over on my knickknack shelves. I don't. So I don't know if this is a paperweight that I bought for myself or that someone bought and gave to me. I don't know anymore because it's all blended together in the last year of taking care of my dad. So if someone gifted it to me and now I'm selling it, my most humble apologies. And before I get into the whole auction, I just opened up one of many packages of new stock that I often buy from other resellers, especially living up here, from Steph, sells stuff by the seashore. And she sent me this little pretty flower necklace as a gift. And I just wanted to show it to you all and shout out to Steph. It's beautiful. It would match what I'm wearing today, but I decided to wear this kind of older tribal vintage necklace before I realized, oh yeah, I had set that aside. So just wanted to give a shout out to Steph, sells stuff by the seashore. She has a fabulous brunch sale on Sundays. Steph sells stuff by the seashore. Hey, Nightmare, you're here. If you want to, you could drop her link, but you absolutely don't have to, sweetheart, because I'm sure you're just here to enjoy yourself. So this paperweight is going to start off at $24. And it's definitely older. Can tell by the label. It's just this older paper label. Is it a Murano? I don't know because I don't know enough about paperweights. I just don't. But what I do know about this particular paperweight is it has a whole lot going on. And I feel like the light, this happens a lot. There you go. That's better. Is blowing it out. Here's the look from the top. It's a good one. I mean, that I know. It's a good one. It's got so many colors: blues, greens, browns, reds, whites. And for people who collect paperweights, y'all are going to know what this is or is not. I don't know. I know that I really love it. So it started at 24. It's a really good one. Or what did I say? Yep, 24. Yeah, Fuzz, she really is. Steph is very sweet. So is Sandy. So is Miss Pat. So, and it's a little guy. I don't know. What do y'all think about 2.5 by 2.5? Probably. So that's the first item. And I hope you are seeing this on your end in the way that I see it. Thank you, Nightmare. You're awesome. Okay. So if anyone watches on the replay, you can always leave me a comment or email me and claim the item later. I reserve the right after 3 or 4 days to withdraw the item and change the price. Seller's prerogative. Okay. Let's see. Let's do one more little household item for less, but it's adorable. Nightmare is she's really, really sweet. Yep, Nightmare and Muppets, Dandy. They're a good crowd. So this starts at 13. And I love this little deer. But again, now that I'm in one place permanently that's smaller, there's the bottom. It's porcelain. I have to get a lot more picky about what I'm holding on to and what I'm not. Now, listen, y'all. This is a bright pink. And on my end, this happens a lot. On my end, I see it as white. The same with the rose on its head. I see it as a light pink. And it is light pink, but it's not white. Do you see this as pink or white, y'all? Is the light blowing the color out, or do you see it correctly in YouTube? Can someone please tell me? So look at the eyes. Little purple ribbon. Oh, gosh. I mean, I love this little deer, but I just can't. Gold hooves. 4 of them. That's gold paint. No chips, no cracks, no damage. Probably 1950s based on the eyes. That style of lashes. It looks white. Okay, see? That's what I thought. So let's get that out of the way. See? Purple. And pink. It's very pink. And the leaves have green with gold paint also. Yeah. It's a lovely little deer. This little deer is probably about 4 inches tall. 1950s. Porcelain. Yeah. Okay. Let me put it down. Where am I going to put it? Over here. I am friends selling with friends this coming Tuesday. So a lot of the household items are going to come back. Friends selling with friends. Now, I love this. I collect these religious items, but this one doesn't quite fit. I have never seen one like this. It's hard for me to get off of. but I need to because I don't have room. Here's the back. It's Mary. It is a very old, it might be celluloid. This is a little spot for a nail, so you could stabilize it, and then she also has a little hole there. So there's 2 ways to stabilize it on the wall. And this is a gorgeous old, this is celluloid. This is a gorgeous old holy water holder. I love her. I have so many statues and depictions of Mother Mary. And she is probably about 5 inches tall, and I can measure her and let you know. But look, in perfect condition. I don't know if she was ever hung up. Here's the bottom. So since it's celluloid, I would say very early 50s. And I felt like I just, there. Okay, on the back here is a W. I don't think you all are seeing that. So I don't know a maker W. Nope, not at all. But I love this. It does have to be hung on the wall, or you would need some kind of stand that would cradle this, or it won't stand up. But I love her. Very old, very gorgeous Mother Mary figure. And if anyone knows the maker with just a W, let me know. Educate me, please. And thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it, everyone. This come back to Friends Selling with Friends for sure. Okay, I am going to, let's see if I can change the light to a different mode, because it does help, but it doesn't help. Let's see if this blue will help. Thank you, Fuzz. Okay, let's do some jewelry. Now, some of these, I know what they are. I will explain it. Do the kind of show and tell. I just typed very odd. Now, that's another thing. I always, me and technology, it doesn't matter what's going on. I do something wrong. Okay. This is, I just picked this up last week. Love this. Oh my God, I love this. Now, I love plastics, old plastics in costume jewelry. So you may or may not love it, but I love it. Now, the first thing I notice on my end is that the colors are a little bit washed out. For instance, this is, oh, there you go. Super dark purple, blue, pink, red, green, yellow, red, blue, etc. And I don't know, assuming it's just an older plastic. I do not think it's Bakelite. Okay, I do not, but I did not test it. Here is the clasp. And it is on string. So that says 50, possibly early 60s, maybe 70s, maybe. And the white beads, yeah, it does, Buzz. The white beads glow. I think you can just see the green. The large plastic does not have the glow. So I don't know, but this, there you go. See that? The white beads have uranium in them. So to me, that dates it more 50s, 60s. I love it. It's so fun. Think about this for the summer. Look at that. I love this. So it fits. If I had it closed, it's right about there for me. God, it's so fun. So I thought about doing this. So that the necklace itself, this is about 16, maybe 15, 16, but with the drop, it's up to about 18. It would go good with these earrings. I love this. Absolutely love this. Oh, yay. Thank you, Nightmare. Yep. So this started at 16. And again, I love it. You don't have to, but I do. I do. And I can't fit that. I put everything in little bags. I keep that thing will not stuff into a little bag. So maybe I'll find a Ziploc bag. So Cashmere Fuzz. How are you this evening? Are you doing well? I know Nightmare is having a blast hanging out with Muppets, so I don't even need to ask. Yeah, great for summer. Oh, Lordy. So I have a lot of new stock and then I have old stock. So I'm going to be, rotating them together. This, oh, Lord, this is absolutely fabulous. We're going to talk about this for a minute before I just get right into it. This is my other favorite jam when it comes to costume jewelry, which is mostly what I sell. I do sell some precious stones, rings that are sterling silver or vermeil, some chains that are, but I'm just learning my precious stones and, it's minimal and those are always much expensive. So let's look at this. This is incredible. Oh, there's a maker's name on the back too. Okay. That's going to mean a lot. It is this golden cream rhinestones with, look at the orange, rectangular orange rhinestones. I'll use Nightmare's favorite word that I use. It is totally articulated. It is in perfect condition. And it closes with this push-in clasp, and it has a little ball right there to make it easier to hold and fancier. I've actually never seen that before. And I've been selling these for a long time. And in addition to that, it has a safety chain. So whenever I have a safety chain, it's high quality. And who is the maker? I didn't even have a maker on it. Yeah, Fuzz, I'm sorry about that, honey. I can really relate to that. It is, who is this? Oh, I hate trying to figure this out. Uh-oh. I should have looked before. I can't read it. And one of the reasons I can't read it is because I don't think I've ever seen the name before. I'll try to show it to all of you. I don't think that's going to help. Nope, not going to help. I'm not going to do that. It looks like it begins with a S, a P. It's in cursive. I've never seen this maker's mark before. It's not Weiss. It's a S thing. And the other thing I want to say about this, there it is. See that? And I cannot read it even with the magnifying glass. But the other thing I want to say, this is incredibly good puddling rhinestones, the way it's put together and constructed. And I'm going to venture that at least the cream rhinestones could be check. Possibly the orange, although just because of the quality of it. So, and what is the size? And then I'll put in a start. It fits my wrist. So it's a 7.25 at its largest, and it could go down to a small 6.75, which is the top end of a lady's small, but I wouldn't go smaller than that, okay? And I'm going to put in a starting bid. I don't know if I'll have any interest tonight, but this is someone, and I think at this starting price, I think I'm screwing up because I've never seen the maker, and it's very high quality. I really wish, if anyone can figure that out, let me know, because and I don't think anyone's going to claim this tonight, which is really too bad, but I'm going to dig down deep into this because I suspect I could be asking $40, $45, and that if it was on eBay, and I'm going to start putting my stuff on eBay once I get it together, that I could be asking even more. Oh, it's sexy. Okay. This is going over here because I need to research it. Boom. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for looking. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Yeah, Fuzz, when you can, once you've seen these things enough, you can see, oh, it's, it's rhinestones and it's not, but then you turn over the back and you see, the puddling, the metal, you see beautiful articulation in each little piece. You see that it has a safety chain. You see that there's a maker on it. It's like, oh, that's high end. Yep. And I think the price is very good, but nobody's interested right now, and that's okay. So let's rotate to something. Oh, it goes in a little box. Let me put it in its little box. And listen, everyone who knows me knows, and if you don't know me and you're just coming in, I was a caregiver to both my parents for 4 years. Lived with my father. My mother died first, passed on first. And then I lived with my father for the last 2 years of his life. And so I'm scattered. And Noelle, hello. So I'm scattered and I'm moving slow. And if I'm, just not up to par, forgive me. I can't help it. I was worried about even coming on because this is usually the time of day where I burst into tears. So just give me some. Hi, Noelle. Yes, $28, Noelle. Yep, there's Noelle. Hi, Noelle. Noelle, do you? Okay, so I'm going to say fair warning. Noelle, honey, how are you? And Noelle, after told to probably you, I want to know, last call, if you know the maker of this item, because I can't read. I mean, maybe it says Spidell. I don't know. But I sold to, it's now yours. Noelle, 28. Good for you, Noelle. I love that piece, and I had no idea. There was a maker on it. 28, Noelle. Good for you. Noelle, it says special. Noelle, you figure out the maker? Let me know, because it might be, now thinking about, because it looks like it starts with an S, maybe Spidell. But I'm not so sure about that, because Spidell made watches. They only made costume jewelry for about 3 years in the 1960s, and this seems more like 50s. Yep, Noelle, you absolutely do. Okay, it's on the chair. Hands up. Thank you, Noelle. Yep. And You know good quality when you see it. Okay, this is beautiful, and then I'll do a less expensive piece. All right. This is gorgeous. I already know that this needs to start at $27. This is a beautiful. I think it's 1960s. It has a take it back. Sorry, I'm retracting that price. Retract. It's not spelled right. Sorry, but I have to change what I just said. This starts at 34. Why? Because it says silver on the back. And so it is vermeil. Vermeil. It is beautiful filigree wire work. It's got the enameled yellow, red, and green flowers. Then the filigree in the middle, and on the down here, up here, the filigree wire work. And then I think these are real stones. Hold on. No, they're plastic. At least that one was. Okay, so the red are plastic from my teeth tapping, but these are not. I believe that's actual little pieces of turquoise. It's a gorgeous pen. Let me show you the back. Yes, Noelle, isn't it gorgeous? Every time I wear this, I think of you. In fact, it needs to actually come to a sale one day. But I got it, and I've been having so much fun wearing it occasionally, but I'm not yet. Here's the back, where you can really see the vermeil and the filigree work. It's a little bit, how long does the pin? Nope, look, the pin sticks way out. So 19, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Y'all, I lost it. Where'd it go? Right there. See the pin sticking out? And then that says, let me turn it the right way. See if y'all can read it. I need to figure out how my co-reseller friends use their magnifying glass so you can read it, because it never works for me. But it says silver, okay? It's made in Europe. It's enameled, filigreed. These are real stones. This feels more plastic. I don't think it's carnelian. And it is like a half moon. Oh, Fuzz. Thank you for coming, honey, and I hope your therapy goes well. I understand. It is, this is not the right shirt to show this off, but it is, I will measure it. Measure. Happy Mother's Day to you, Fuzz. Thank you. Yes. One day, no necklace will come up for sale, but right now I'm having too much fun wearing it. It is exactly 2 inches end to end in the moon shape. So there you go. That piece. This is a beautiful piece. And it is vermeiled. It says silver, and that's not a measure. So it'll go down here. I don't think that'll be coming with me on Tuesday because it's, yeah. So this is going to be a BIN, buy it now. So you would just say claim or things or whatever, however you want to do that. And they are going to be $9. I like to, usually Mondays, right now when I do Mondays, it's all buy it nows. quick Monday. And it's lower in prices so that I'm, helping everyone. But today, because I'm, not able to always come on, but yet I need my business. I need it now more than ever. And I need to actually build it up bigger than it is. I'm mixing it up. So here's the back. They're earrings. It's copper, pierced, but with a clip. I think these, Nightmare, you're here. They are, now this is weird to me. I thought of you, Nightmare. I didn't even realize that this was what these were when I picked them up. They're octopuses. But the weird thing is they're upside down. This is the way the earrings go on. And so the reason I didn't know it was octopuses is because, look, they're upside down. Look at that. And it's got like that kind of butterfly effect in the back. Although I think it's just, I don't know. I think it's just like a photograph with foil or something. I'm not sure. But I thought they were really fun, upside down or not. They're octopus pierced earrings. $9, buy it now. And at first I just thought they were that fly wing type glass with some random design. And then I got them home and I was like, those are octopuses. So they're about that long. What is that? The drop is a little over an inch. And I just think they're adorable. And if you love octopuses, $9, buy it now. Okay. Going down, I'm going to have a big old mess to deal with later. I usually do. I do another pair of earrings. They are not a buy it now. And let's talk about it a second. Noelle, do you celebrate Mother's Day? And if so, are you doing anything special? Hey, what is Muppets doing? If Muppets and Nightmare are still here, what the heck are you guys doing for Mother's Day? So, happy Mother's Day, Noelle. I only have one, but let me tell you, that's more than enough. Here's the back. Again, these are really well made. There is no maker, but look at the quality of the clip-on. Look at the back, the puddle. That's what I always look at. Prong set. And look at the front. It is like a very, very, almost like a periwinkle, and that's not showing up. They're kind of like a periwinkle blue glass with light blue rhinestones. And then the foil speckled, is it glass or is it plastic? And then the plastic speckled middle with silvers, blues on a white, probably like a celluloid. These are definitely from the 50s. I think they're gorgeous. So here's both of them. And see that's backwards. The way they're kind of like climbers, but much smaller. You put them like this so that the large periwinkle glass is on the outside and the blue rhinestones are on the inside. Now, I just saw something that I found fascinating. Okay. Did you all notice that? You see that? Darker stone? It is not damaged. It is simply a different colored stone altogether. So before I put in a starting price, I'm looking to see if I see that it's been repaired. And that's a different stone that was added. And I don't see it as a repair. So I think whoever made it at the jeweler added a miscolored stone. I don't see it as a repair. Here, that's how they would look on. Oh, those are pretty with my overtop. So they're going to start with the odd stone or not, doesn't matter. 16. I think they're really pretty. Okay, moving forward. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for looking. And if there's something in particular you want to see, let me know. So let me go back to, I put up a short about the 4 items of vintage clothing. And I said I can't show it during my live because I can't hold all this stuff up. There's what I found out is a formal style of kimono with the super long sleeves. I don't believe it's cotton anymore. I actually think it's a woven silk. There is, the outside is a blue, like this incredible blue. The inside is pink. They're covered in giant chrysanthemum, like exploding mums. Let's just say mums. It has staining. If no one's interested in that this time, I'm going to go ahead and use vinegar and baking powder and try the stains out myself. The material alone is worth the price, which is $55. The Pendleton that was $35 from the 1950s, early 60s at $35 is sold. There is the cashmere poncho left and the kimono, and what the heck was the other thing? This is my brain on grief, y'all. This is my brain on grief. What was the other item? There was 4 items. Oh, the handmade, I think it was a wedding dress that has some stain on the lace, and on the front of the silk, the cotton on the front, and then all the panels of silk inside. The waist is like 12. Okay. That is also still available. So you can go look at my videos and let me know if you're interested. But the Pendleton jacket has sold. And as long as I'm saying that, I'm going to go ahead and put it. Pendleton jacket. It's a gorgeous jacket. They're all gorgeous clothes. For many different reasons, I'm getting rid of them. I've had them for years. Okay. Let's move forward with, let's do something entirely different. Let's see. I'm going to bring this back. I'm going to bring this. I haven't brought it in a while. It's going to be a buy it now. Of 25. It's a buy it now of 25. I have never been able to, and I never will be able to figure out what this blue stone is. It has, like here, you see the white running through it, and then it's cut. And there's shine in the middle of the matte, and it is a dark blue. Same here. You see the colors running through it? It is some type of stone, blue stone. I cannot figure it out. And then it has the blue, like pearl or glass stones in the middle. It is on wire. It's not. It's on strong fishing cord. This is stunning. It is very heavy, very heavy. See here? And then on the other side, So maybe it's an agate. Maybe it's agate. I really have no idea. But the whole entire thing is incredible. I'm going to put it on Dolly to give you a sense. It's a buy it now of 25. It's just on the toggle. So it's more modern. I'm going to put this on Dolly. These, if nothing else, these stones, this necklace, there's one, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Maybe it's blue agate, dyed agate, and it's the round blue, but these are cut in and they're smooth. The whole thing is polished. Each one is a little different. It's absolutely incredible. And I suspect that just these stones are worth a lot more than what I'm asking. I just don't know what the stones are. I've had it for about 4 or 5 months. I've never been able to figure it out. I'll show it to you really briefly on around my neck. Heavy. So I would want to have a younger neck if I was going to be wearing it. It is definitely a statement piece. It does not go with these earrings. Buy it now, 25. It's incredible. And if anyone knows what these stones are, please tell me. Oh, no, it's like, I don't even care what the stones are. I think I was asking when I first was showing this, like $40, $45. And Noelle may remember that. And I think this is what I paid for it. So I'm going to give you fair warning. If anyone else is interested, no, I said buy it now. No, please ignore me. Grief brain. I'm sorry. So Noelle, I do. I'm pushing through because this is, thank you, Noelle. Thank you. I'm pushing through. This is my business. And I need to get back into it and get back into it hard. But my is still very, okay. So that's Noelle's. It's heavy, Noelle. So it's a good thing I do 2-week build-a-boxes. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. Okay. I'm going to do these. And I know what I want out of this. So start choice. $29. These are beautiful. There's 2. One has a chain, one does not. But you have a choice starting at 29, and you'll either wind up with the one on a chain or you won't. And they have a marking on the back, and of course, it's so small, and I need glasses. I think it's like a 925 or a vermeil. Can't read it, I think. Let me show you what I'm talking about. That might be nice, right? Here's this one. This is a purple heart. This is very for Mother's Day, actually. And I believe those are real stones. Might be man-made real stones, okay? But it's not glass. That's the purple one. And the purple one is on this beautiful gold chain. There's the maker's tag. You see that? Let me put it in front. Let me do this. Let me put that. here. Where'd it go? Come on, where is it? Sorry. It's so tiny. There it is. That's the maker's tag. And I don't know who that is. There. I tried to look it up. Kathy, hi, Kathy. Oh, yeah, you know what? I haven't been on IG in a while, but I need to look. So that's the maker. Here's the back. And if you'll notice, there is a marking right there. And I believe it's 925 because the chain has a maker's tag. So there's the purple one. And there's the pink one. Yep. Yes, it's 925 on the back. Absolutely. And they're little. They're about probably 2/3 of an inch. So your choice, pink or purple, starting at 29. The purple comes with the chain, the pink does not. Started at 29. Yeah, Kathy, I need to go over and check out Noelle's stuff. I haven't been on Instagram since the end of February. Yeah, they would, but then they'd be 29 each. Those would be some very expensive earrings. That would be very expensive. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to do this, then I'm going to show a few more household items and see how I'm doing, how I'm feeling. I'm so happy to be back with all of you. Believe me, I am. I may not seem as animated. I'm not, talking about as many different things as I usually do. So I appreciate you showing up. I'm doing my best to be entertaining. So forgive me. This is 30. This starts as 30. Starts at 30. I love this. I probably should have started it at more, but it's all right. It's okay. I love this. Okay. What is it that I love? Wow. This. And this is very similar to a old periwinkle blue necklace that I currently have that I'm about to put an angel drop on the bottom. So it is copper chain. So it's early 50s or late 30s. I'm going to tend to roll with early 50s. It is this gorgeous yellow encased yellow glass beads with rondelles. They're heavy, very vintage, very gorgeous, faceted. And it comes down to this drop, which is missing as far as I'm concerned. It's missing something now. And see the rondelle? It is, let me show you the back. It's possible that, oh, Muppets, I'm sorry you're sick. Happy Mother's Day, honey. That's yucky. I'm so sorry. Seriously, that's yucky. Thank you for being here, and please take care of yourself. See the chain link construction? Very recent of Monet, Renoir. And these beads, they're on a metal rod. Then the black, is it black? Yep. The black rondelles in between. This is stunning. They're very thick, very chunky. And I don't know. It's possible that this never had anything on the bottom. And why do I say that? Because it's made exactly the same as all the rest of them, and it's closed really tightly. So it didn't necessarily have something on the bottom, but I love it. It's heavy. It's long. Again, it would go really well with what I'm wearing right now. Let me show you on my neck. Let me give you a length and then I'll move on. And I probably should have started. Oh, yeah. Yep. So this is probably, it goes way down here, about 24 inches long. And if someone doesn't buy it tonight, I may screw around with it and put something on the bottom. But I want to find a copper something. And it would have to match these beads. So that could take a while. I'm not sure if I want to screw with the integrity or not. At any rate, that started at 30. It's a beautiful piece. It's beautiful. And no maker. Copper chain. That's another thing that I've always did is copper. I don't know. Just is. Okay. I'm going to put it aside just in case I want to play with it later. All right. I'm going to bring up a couple household items and then a few more jewelry. And I could be done after about 5 more pieces. Not sure. This starts at 15. Now, again, I love kitsch. And this is one of those. Oh, hold on. No. This is one of the kitsch type of pieces that I collect. However, I just noticed there's a repair on this, like a big repair and a couple chips. This doesn't quite fit my vibe anymore. It's still gorgeous even with the repair, but I can't in good conscience with that repair ask 15. Look at her. She is a Geo Z is who made this. Geo Z Lefton. Copyright. I'll show you back in a minute. Now, she's from the 50s. There's a whole series of these wall planter girls. She's fantastic, right? She is. And from the front, just like this, you don't see the repair until you go up like that. And the flower on her bow, you see the little bit of the paint on her face. The glaze, the white overglaze, has chipped off right there. And then you know the crack. It's been repaired, but it's not quite tight enough for me. If she did not have this repair, she's a wall planter. If she did not have this repair, she's worth about $30. Look her up. She's still absolutely horrible. $10 is a great price. You could take her apart again, or you could just even go ahead and put more epoxy. In fact, if someone buys this, I'm going to put more Gorilla Glue right there. It won't show on the edges, but I will put more just to really secure that. It's not going to go anywhere, and you're not going to see it from the front. Collectible. I think there's about 5 or 6 ladies in the series. She's so cute. She's so cute. Hi, Jessica. How's it going, honey? I'll bring her to Friends Selling with Friends. She's so cute. Jessica, are you doing okay? Yeah, Kathy, totally. Jessica, seriously, are you doing okay? I know you've been going through a lot lately. I just want to make sure and ask you if you're doing all right. Okay. This is going to start. Well, let's look at it for a second. I don't know. Thank you to everyone that's here. I appreciate it. And I know I said I was going to do a couple more household items. I will. I'll get to it. I'm just going to do probably like 2. And for anyone who's come in late, you can always go to your settings and put me on 2 times super fast and see what you missed. And then put in the chat that you claim it, that you want it. Or email me later. Hold prices for about 4 days. And then I put them away and change the price, bring them back later. I love this piece. I love this piece. And that's what I have to say about it. Here's the toggle. It is on wrapped wire. You see that? And then these are glass opalescent beads. The middle has the cap, and on top of each one of these beads is a miniature little AB crystal bead. I believe these are all opalescent crystal. They shine, and then the bottom matches the middle. They shine like opals. They flashes of pink. See that? I don't know if you can see it or not. But in the sunlight, they flash color. It's beautiful, beautiful piece. And I'll put it on and tell you how long it is. I love this. I don't know. I would say this is probably 70s based on the toggle closure, which I do not think has been added. I love the twisted wire, and I love these teeny tiny glass. This is glass. These teeny tiny little glass ones. Opal glass. It's gorgeous. It is about 16 inches long. Sexy. Okay. So it's about 16 inches long. Yeah. See, I hope some of that flashing pinks. The ring of fire. It's incredible. Okay. It is going to start. Wow. I love that. Why am I selling that? That's something I would wear. It is going to start at 30. Going to start at 30. Honestly, I would wear this all day long. I don't even know how many beads. I can't count them. There's a lot. Over at least 12 of the large ones. And then there's 2 of the small ones on each of the large ones. And the filigree caps, it's not sterling silver. But it's incredible. Okay. Going down. If anyone changes their mind, started at 30, let me know. And for anyone who's new, I don't do recaps. I don't do recaps. Just don't do it. So if you're here late, you can put me on, fast, or you can get back to me later, but I don't do recaps. Okay, I'm going to bring this back because I brought this the last 2 sales, and I've only had 2 since my father passed. But someone is going to show up and want this, and I can't believe that the right person hasn't showed up so far. Okay. This is a berry red with red glass rhinestones on the side, white in the middle, with a clear lucite bangle from the late 50s, early 60s. And it glows like nobody's business. I love this bangle. Can you all see the green? Hopefully you can. And it is a deep red. See that? It fits over my wrist. I am a 7.25. It's beautiful. And again, bye, Jessica. Take care. Happy Mother's Day, Jessica. By the way, happy Mother's Day. It's fabulous. These are around, but they are getting stored up in people's collections, and they're harder to find. See there? Especially when it's got that incredible lucite glow. So it's a 7.25 down to, I would say, a 6.5. A 6.5, it would hang pretty big, and it depends on the size of your hands. I've got short, thick knuckles. Used to be skinny before I had my daughter. Whatever. Not anymore. But it's worth every penny of a starting bid of 20. Okay. So I'm going to keep showing it until the right person comes along and says, yeah, I want that. Okay. Let me ask the chat, anyone that's here. Well, don't ask you. I'm just going to do this. Okay. This is going to be a buy it. I changed my mind. Reseller's prerogative. I changed my mind. This is a buy it now of 25. And then also I have in its original box, which I remember going into, there was a department store in Berkeley named Hinks. So it wasn't a chain. It was a local rich family that had a big old hardwood floor, 2-story with bathroom attendants, glass countertop, running, over a block store. That's how stores used to be. They weren't all brand names. They were individually owned. I bet those people had it since, the late 1800s. So, and you would buy things, and they would pull out the object in boxes, be it handkerchiefs, this item, whatever. They were all in these boxes. So this is the original box. And it's meant to be rolled up like leather, snapped. It's a travel kit. It can roll all the way up and snap shut. It's got like a wood bark, and it is satin on the inside. It is a toiletry kit, and this is it has someone's initials, I believe, but I can't make them out. C-K something, maybe just K. No idea. It is French ivory. Let me open up the flap so you can see everything. Oh, there's 2 of the tabs. Okay. It is a French ivory. It's your personal shoe, your shoe button for your boots, right? Right here. And then a nail manicure kit. With the buffer. This is a really good one. It's like in perfect condition. Probably from the 30s. Here's the nail file. Let me take a piece out. Noelle's at 25. So if anyone else is interested, you need to come in at 20 or higher. So let me show you why it's French ivory. It has the lines in it. I don't think it's showing very. In fact, I don't think it's showing at all, at least not on my end. I don't know why. There it maybe is kind of showing. I don't think so. Anyway, French ivory is just celluloid that has lines going through it as opposed to just a plain celluloid, if that makes any sense to anyone. I love celluloid too. Oh, so buy it now. Noelle. Noelle. Thank you. Thank you for keeping me on track. I would have figured that out. And I don't know, Noelle, if these were someone's initials, if these were made to help hang it. I have no idea. But what I'm going to do is say sold to Noelle because it was a buy it now. And put it aside. This has that little bit of damage. Oh, because I said the I word, right, Kathy? Uh-oh. Well, it's not real. It's celluloid. It's celluloid, YouTube. It's not, that's just a terminology, for crying out loud. For crying out loud. Let me put in Soul Noelle. I'm going to put this down here. It's just a terminology. It's not. Good Lord. But thank you for the reminder. Wow. I did use the word. Yep. No, you are right. I did say that. I will not say it anymore. I'll say French I celluloid, for crying out loud. Thank you, Noelle. I appreciate it. I mean, I get it, YouTube. I get it, but it's a little over the top in terms of policing us. Okay. Let me do a couple more items, and then I think, what time is it? Yeah, and then I'm going to do 4 more, and then I think I'm good, and I feel happy, and I need to eat my dinner, and I'm a mom. I only have 1, but I'm still a mom. So starting bid on this is $22. Thank you, Noelle. I appreciate you. And I'm happy to see you. Yeah, Noelle. I really, and Kathy, I'm yeah. I was watching, I was there, and it just, my grief brain. I don't know if anyone else, I'm sure. Listen, a lot of us are older, and I'm not the only person who, lost their parents and been a caregiver and gone through all of that. So, you know what it's like to have your brain be like mush, because depression is it's like real. I don't know how to explain it. So there's the pin back. It goes way out. The puddling is good. It's not check, but it's not bad at all. No mirror. And it's a beautiful, huge, blinged out, every color under the rainbow brooch. Look at that. It's really nice. And it's got large one in the middle, medium on the around it, and then these like hexagon with a few of those. They are raised. The whole thing is raised. It's beautiful. It's big. It's a big one. I will give you a measurement. Probably 1950s. Where is my small? Where is either one of my? Here it is. No, well, it's probably about 2.5. Yes. No, well, that's right. 2 1/4 wide and 2 1/4, 2 1/4. But yep, close enough. And Noelle, it likes it for 22. Anyone else? This again is one of those things. I have a lot of these in my jewelry boxes, and my business is selling costume jewelry and vintage household, so I can't keep everything. I'm going to say fair warning, if anyone else is interested, they need to come in at 23 or higher. Man, look, I love the colors on this. Would really match this. Going out. Fair warning, 23 or higher. It's going to my buddy Noelle. Last call. And I love the way it's curved and raised up. Okay. Going down. Sold, sold, sold. Screaming deal. Good for you, Noelle. 22. Thank you. Thank you, Noelle. I appreciate it very much. Okay. So I'm just going to pull 3 more items. Is there anyone here who wants to see bracelets, brooch, earrings, necklace? Let me know. I'm here to accommodate, and I'm here to please. Hey, Nightmare, did you get Muppets Gatorade? She doesn't sound like she's having a good Mother's Day at all. And I'm not going to say, I'm not going to say what I was going to say about how long it's been since I've had any, because last time I said something like that, boom, I got sick. So I'm not saying it. Not even. Okay, I'm digging, I'm looking, I'm thinking. Well, I'll show this set. I love these, but doesn't mean you're a good friend, Nightmare. And I don't know the situation in any way, shape, or form, but I have to say I'm so happy that the two of you are together, taking care of each other. That's all I have to say. I don't know anything about anything, but the two of you obviously click and vibe, and I'm just really happy that that you're taking care of each other. Yep. Okay, so this starts at 18. These are probably 1970s marbleized plastic set with 2 spacers and the blue plastic bangles. I love my plastics. I mean, the green one, the yellowish one, those are Bakelite. And the tortoise shell spacers I'm unclear if they're Bakelite or not. Kathy, you know that I love plastic. So here's the inside. Here's the outside. This reminds me of like a dark, stormy sky or the ocean. I really like it. And then these, woo, are a lighter blue, and they have the same type of swirl inside, outside going on. All three go together, usually like that. 1, 2, 3. Just stack them up. They make a great sound. I don't know. You know, I know these are newer, but they have very interesting sound. So $18 starting for those. I don't see this marbleized look. In fact, I think this is the only marbleized bangle like this that I've ever had, and that includes going all the way back to 2001. Yeah, which is a weird thing to say because that can't possibly be the case, and they're not repops, but that's how I feel at the moment. Okay, so what is this? Okay, I'm gonna close with one more bracelet, and I'm gonna show it to you first, and because I could do more housewares, but you know, I think I'm gonna save these other little housewares that I brought and the mineral towers for in Spectrum labradorite pieces for friends selling with friends. Now look at this. This okay, I'll show it to you. I love this design. I don't remember what the pattern is called. The key pattern came into my head, but I do not think that's right. But I love the way it looks. It's a very old design. I mean, I can think of watch fobs, and they make all together like these chunky little rectangles. A lot of great articulation. Yep. Every piece, it's really well. Each piece is embedded within the other piece. There's no jump rings, none of that. Now, here's the jump ring for the clasp. And here is the clasp. What I want to say about this piece is this is not, there's no maker's tag, there's no maker's mark. This is, even that closure onto the clasp is really well done. This is really well done, but this is not like from the 50s. I think this is probably from the 90s, which still makes it, you know, up to 35 years old. It's very heavy, it's very solid, but it's not, you know, the vintage costume jewelry 50s, 60s that I think of. This could be a man or a woman's bracelet. It is big on me and I'm 7.25. So I would say this would go up to 7.5, maybe even an 8. I think it's really pretty. 18. Noelle's in at 18. Okay. Give you fair warning. even Noelle, even with it being from the 90s, it's a really nice piece. And yeah, Father's Day is coming. Noelle. It's the reason I thought of that is because since it's a bigger size, which is so unusual, could go on a male's wrist. Last call. If anyone else is interested, you need to come in at 19 or higher. I pushed enter. That was very slow. Okay. It's my last item of the night. Thank you, Noelle. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. I do. You all who have been here tonight and engaged in the chat have made coming back to reselling feel good. And that means a lot right now because I'm struggling just to get dressed every day. So I want to let you know on this Mother's Day how much I appreciate all of you for making me feel welcomed and comfortable and hanging out with me. It means the world. So you too, Fuzz. Fuzz, done. Yeah, honey. I am doing selling with friends on Tuesday. I don't remember my time slot. And then I'll do my own channel next Friday again, and that'll be week 2 of my Build-A-Boxes. And then I will be invoicing everyone. Everyone have a fabulous Mother's Day. If you're rewatching and you want something, just send me an email. Hugs to everyone. Please treat everyone kindly, with compassion. You never know what they're going through. And I will see you all soon. Okay? All right. Where's my end stream? There it is before I start crying. Bye, everyone.